What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Grizz. I'm here with,
T. Clark, baby.
and today we're doing something a little different on the channel. This channel is still Grizz, but it's going to be used for more sports content, even player props, any sports content, like just NHL, MLB, NFL, and NBA. Still going to be uploading gaming videos from time to time, but, wanted to have a little diversity in the content, so that's what we're here today, and we're going to bring you our Week 7 NFL picks. A little late into the year, but better late than never. So yeah, let's get it started.
100%.
All right, and starting off, we have Thursday night, Saints at Cardinals. We both got the Cardinals. I think that this should be an easy win for them, knowing that they don't even know who's playing quarterback. No Jarvis. I'm not sure if Michael Thomas is playing. Lattimore is probably not playing, and D-Hop's back. So hopefully Kyler can cook.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that Robbie Anderson trade, hopefully something goes around there. And, honestly need Kyler to get some touchdowns for fantasy because he's been selling me. So hopefully D-Hop can bring some nature to that fucking offense.
Yeah, they need it.
Next, we got the Commanders versus Green Bay. Should be an easy win for Green Bay, even though they look rough the last couple of weeks. The Commanders, no Wentz. Heineke's arms kind of poop. Can't throw the ball too far. I mean, the Commanders are kind of poverty at this moment. Just don't see Green Bay losing.
Yeah, I agree. Packers been off to not the start, we hope for. Aaron Rodgers still getting it used to not having DT, but I mean, they still got plenty weapons. I think
100%.
I think they can still. I mean, the division's going to be close with the Vikings, but I think they can at least get a wild card. But the whole year's been derp, so you never know. But this should be an easy win for the Packers, in my opinion. The Commanders, they're just trash. Commanders are just trash. Got the Cleveland Browns at Baltimore. Nice little AFC North rivalry matchup. I got Baltimore. Think they've been bad at closing out games. It's been a little rough. Wouldn't be surprised if the Browns won, though. They got a great run attack on offense. But, yeah, I think Baltimore should win this one.
Yeah, 100% agree. I could see Cleveland slipping away with this game. I could see it, but Baltimore needs a win, and I feel like they got to get the job done, especially in a conference game. So hopefully Baltimore can get something working. Next, we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Carolina Panthers. Obviously, I'm picking the Buccaneers. I mean, the Panthers have been poverty all year. I mean, Robbie Anderson just went away. They got nothing. Sam Darnold sucks. Baker Mayfield sucks. They all suck. The quarterback room is horrible. I would never, ever want to spend 5 minutes with any of them. So, honestly, taking Buccaneers all the way.
Yeah, a bit harsh, but you got to keep it real. The Panthers, my second team, terrible. Might as well just keep tanking. I mean, they're literally last week, there's a stat. Panthers total offense, Christian McCaffrey, 158 yards. The rest of it, 44. It's just... And they want to trade him away. I don't know. He is our whole team right now on offense. Buccaneers obviously been off to a little weird start.
Dude stays healthy and he'll be amazing.
But yeah, CMC, I mean, you can't get rid of him. Buccaneers should win this one easily, though. All right, and next up we have the Falcons at Cincy. I got the Bengals. Their offense, last week looked awesome against the Saints. Joe Burrow, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. Falcons derpily beat the Niners. Little weird game right there, but I think Cincy should take this one easily.
Yeah, you knew that man Burrow was going to throw for 304 touchdowns when he showed up in the Jamar Chase LSU jersey. You knew, dude. It goes stupid. You already knew that was going to happen. Next, we got the Detroit Lions versus Dallas Cowboys. Personally, I picked the Cowboys. Ryan picked the Lions. Personally, I think this should be a runaway game for Dallas. Dak Prescott coming back this week. They could ease him right in. This would be an ease game for Dak Prescott if Dak does what Dak does. 100% Cowboys win that game easily.
Yeah, I think you got to be a little weird. So I'm obviously being different. This is the first pick so far we have different, but I got the Lions. I don't know. I'm just feeling the Lions. There's really no explanation to it. Obviously, I agree with you though. Dak coming back should be a nice little week to get him back and get him right. But hey, you never know. So I'm just rolling with the Lions. I got a weird feeling that's one of my upset picks. I'm going with Detroit.
Sometimes you just get that feeling, man.
That's how I'm feeling about Detroit. And same with this next one. We got the 5-1 Giants at Jacksonville. I'm getting really weird. I'm picking the Jags. Gotta
Trap
roll with
game.
my trap game. I gotta roll with my evil twin, Trevor Lawrence. If he makes no mistakes and actually plays how he should, I think the Jags can win this game. The Giants' offense is dirt, all right, and they're 5-1. They're just well coached. Dable, definitely surprising a lot of people. Did not think the Giants would be 5-1 through the first 6 weeks of the NFL, but here we are.
I personally think Saquon's going to run right over him. Saquon's been looking deadly. I mean, Jacksonville's defense is decent at most, but I just think the Giants are going to play a good football game and take the ball out of Trevor Lawrence's hands. So, personally, taking the Giants. Next, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus Tennessee Titans. I got the Titans. Borch got the Titans. What? Colts look horrible this year. I'm so sorry. I don't know. They just had Matt Ryan throw the ball 50 times. I mean, dude's almost 50. Dude's not going to be able to throw the ball like that every game. Jonathan Taylor in and out of injury this year, like first time ever. Dude played every single snap at Wisconsin, played every single snap in high school. It's like his first injury. So I think once he gets back, the Colts might have something, but Jonathan Taylor can't win them ball games every single time. So taking the Titans.
I got the Colts. Nice little divisional matchup. I mean, Titans won by 7 last time. I mean, I expect Derrick Henry, though, to have a field day. Don't get me wrong, but just in the divisional games, it can go either way in any of them. I'm just thinking they're going to split the series, so that's why I'm going with the Colts on the road. But I still think Derrick Henry is going to go crazy. I mean, Colts defense has been very underwhelming to what I thought the Colts were for sure getting that division, but
100%, man.
It's been a weird start.
I mean, wasn't that the first defense gone on our fantasy draft this year?
Yeah, first.
I think
That's what I wanted. Unlucky start for them. It has been rough. Jonathan Taylor obviously taking a big hit, and then Pittman also. We got next up we have the Texans at the Raiders. The Raiders have been a little weird too, but I mean every team has. But come on now, if they lose to the Texans, I don't know what to say.
I just don't see it happening. Unless Dameon Pierce runs for friggin' 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, I don't think Texans have a chance.
Yeah, Raiders should take this one easily. Not going to go much in depth because this should just be a gimme.
Next, we have the New York Jets versus the Denver Broncos. I'm so sorry. I can't stand to watch another Denver Broncos game on a Monday, Thursday night, Sunday prime time. I can't do it. But, we're still going to have to wake up at 8:30 in the morning and watch these guys play in London one day. And they got a Christmas game. But the New York train is rolling. Both New York teams are doing good. I think this is a gimme game for the Jets. I think Zach Wilson could really go off this game. Just don't see the Broncos winning. They're such a poverty. Let Russ cook is so capped. I mean, put the guy out of the pocket, he does fine, but then they act like he's Aaron Rodgers sometimes, and he's not. So, taking the Jets all day.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Breece Hall is going to have an absolutely monster day. I think that the Broncos, I don't know. Obviously, end of the year, high expectations. Russ has just not looked himself. Nathaniel Hackett is not a good coach. And the offense is literally 32nd in the league. It's crazy. They're averaging like 15 something. It might be 16 now. 16 points a game when you have all those weapons. I know Javonte went down, but still, you have Sutton, Judy. I mean, Melvin Gordon's been he's getting benched, but Latavius Murray's still solid. But there's no way that offense should only be scoring 16 points a game. I think the Jets should take this one on the road. And then next up, we got the Chiefs at the Niners. Little Super Bowl rematch. I got the Chiefs. I just don't see them losing 2 in a row. I think, for the league, the Bills and the Chiefs are here. There's the Eagles, and there's the rest of the league. The Chiefs, it's still the Chiefs. You can't count out Mahomes, Reed. I mean, as long as there's still Mahomes and Kelsey, the Chiefs are going to strive. And, I mean, the Niners could win this game. Don't get me wrong. It's a little hard, though, to pick the Niners. 1, playing the Chiefs, and 2, coming off that tough loss against the Falcons. But I got the Chiefs.
100% agree with that. I could see the Niners slipping away with this game if they keep it under 20 points, but keeping the Chiefs under 20 points is quite the task at hand. So, Chiefs all day. I mean, Patty Mahomes looks nasty this year. That without Tyreek Hill, they kind of have shut everyone up.
Yeah.
Told everyone we're still the Chiefs. Next, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I took the Chargers on this one. I mean, kind of had me thinking a little bit, honestly. Probably was one of the rough ones this week. The Chargers, man, I don't know. They look good at moments, and then they look like the worst team at moments. And then the Seahawks are just the Seahawks. Who knows what you're getting from that team each week. I mean, Geno Smith, top 10 quarterback right now. Think about it. It's kind of crazy to say, but I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle won it, but I do think the Chargers are the better team, and I do think they're going to come out at home and beat Seattle 100%.
Yeah, I got the Chargers. You know, Herbert hasn't really looked himself this year. It's been a little rough start for him as well. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if the Seahawks win this game, but I just think, I mean, Keenan Allen hopefully should play. I mean, that hamstring's been bugging him bad. But, I mean, Khalil Mack's been solid. J.C. Jackson been a little fraudulent, but the Chargers, I just think they got the better roster, fully like head to toe, and at home, I think they should win this game. And next up, we got my boys, Pittsburgh Steelers at Miami on Sunday night. You know, I can't pick against them. It's hard. I'm going with the Steelers. You know, Kenny Pickett in concussion protocol. It's probably going to be Mitch Trubisky. Tua's first game back. I don't know. I think the Steelers can take this if it's like a dirt low-scoring game. Obviously, I'm not going to be surprised, though, if the Dolphins win, just with all the weapons on offense. But, yeah, I got the Steelers.
I personally think Dolphins are going to run away with this game. I mean, Tua showed that it doesn't really matter who's that quarterback. You just got to get that man the ball. He's going to do some work. Tua comes out, plays a mid to decent game. I think they still win by at least a touchdown.
Yeah, I'd agree. Steelers offense got to show up if they want to win, because we know the Dolphins can score. I mean, Waddle, Hill, that's really all you need.
But, you know, Trubisky only loves Claypool, so
yeah,
it's going to be pretty easy to guard.
Sadly.
Lastly, we got the Chicago Bears versus New England Patriots. This should be an easy game for the Patriots. I mean, Bill Belichick's an amazing coach. They just won 29-0. He knows how to win ball games. It should be an easy win. Big thing is now is who's going to be the quarterback one. Everyone's talking Zappy or Mac Jones. Personally, I'd go Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Mac Jones is a fine quarterback. I mean, for New England, he does fine.
Yeah, he kind of fits that like New England system perfectly. Obviously, Zappy's been amazing filling in, but you can't let the recency bias go to your head. I think Mac Jones should be the starter. This is probably like the most free game of the week. Like, I'm super confident in the Patriots. Like, there's no way they're losing to the Bears. Their defense is going to be way too much for them, and the Bears' defense, it's mediocre at best. It's one of the worst in the league.
Roquan Smith.
It's just Roquan. I mean, they got some like decent secondary pieces and like maybe a couple other good players, but
maybe
it's Roquan with his back on carrying the whole defense every time they're out there. And you know, they're going to be out there a lot because the Patriots defense is good, and I think they're just going to harass Justin Fields. A lot of puns from the Bears. I think that the Patriots are going to blow them out easily on Monday night. That'll do it, guys.
That concludes week 1.
That's our first week of doing these pick'ems. If you guys like these videos, just let me know. We'll continue to upload them as well as other content. This has been Grizz.
T. Clark.
And we're signing out.
Deuces, Slams.